Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. I'm Karen Yankovich, and I am here live every day through the month of December to help you with a simple little tip to move your LinkedIn profile forward so that by the end of the month, as you move into 2022, you have a LinkedIn profile that really showcases all the amazing things you do, all of the really positions you as an influencer and helps you reach your goals in 2022. That's what I stand for. So we are live here, first of all, today on my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, which if you haven't joined yet, you can join us at linkedinforwomencommunity.com. We're live on LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter. So if you are in any of those places, I would love it if you shared this broadcast. If you think your audience if it would bring value to your audience, you can literally just hit the share button and it should share it while it's live. Or if you're watching on the replay, please again share it with your audience. That help me help more people, right? So um, for the last few days, we have been talking about your experience section. And one of the things that I touched on in the experience section is your company page because of the logo. So I am going to, give me 1 second. We're going to share my screen here and take a look at what I'm talking about. So I don't think everybody needs to have a company page, but I do think that there's a value to it if you think that it's valuable to you. So here's the deal. When you look at my experience section, you'll see that there's a logo here and there's not a logo in these places, right? And that's because when I created this experience section, or when I edited it, instead of typing in this company, I chose the company page because I have a company page. So let's talk about it. And if I click on the link, you can go to the company page. So even though this isn't really a part of your profile, we're going to talk about it today because that logo is kind of a part of your profile. So I think it's valuable to talk about this on the company page, on this series for profile tips, and then you can decide if it's valuable for you or not. But basically, the company page should mirror your website, not your profile. Your profile is all about you. Your company page is all about your website. Okay. So, like your services, your products, the business that you have. So, I mean, it's honestly really, really simple to create a company page. I think it's just company, like under, maybe it's even under work, creating a company page. But create a company page, yeah, under work. So you just click that button. And when you click that button, it literally just takes you through a series of questions. How big is your business? Answer these questions. And then, it's not hard to do. And most of this content, like I said, you can copy and paste it from your company page. Now you'll notice that I don't have a company page for my podcast. And that's mainly because I don't want to maintain more than one company page. Like you'll see, I have 320 followers on my company page. It's not a lot, right? I don't really use my company page much, except if I'm advertising. And we showcase some things like we put, if I did a webinar, I put it on there. We showcase our podcasts on here. Maybe we put some other content on here. So we don't put a ton of content on here, but we do share content on here occasionally so that it looks that there's value to it, right? And it's not just an empty like dust balls rolling around on it, right? So from the content perspective, obviously this is the content that we have this is content. These are articles that are trending on LinkedIn. So if I wanted, I could share this content, right? I get analytics, but let's just look for a second at the page itself. So when I go to edit page, you'll see here that I talk a little bit in the description. I have my website. I talk a little bit about, you get to choose up to 20 specialties. Again, this is great because this is what drives people to that company page, right? Simple stuff. This is not complicated stuff. I have a header image, a simple header image, right? Simple stuff. It's not complicated to do. It probably takes you a half hour to do that. Good morning, Nikki. Probably takes you a half hour to create a company page. And right now, the only value that we're talking about is when you have a company page, and hang on, you guys, I'm just looking over here at my profile. When you have a company page, the logo pops up here. And then you can click on it and showcase some of the products and services that you have. All right, so it's a pretty simple task today. If you were thinking that a company page could be valuable to you, create one, then you get to use the logo here. And you just show up more professionally, I think. All right, we're going to be back here this week. More ideas. If you've got something you want me to talk about, please let me know what it is. You can DM me here on LinkedIn or just drop a comment in under here. And if you want to know more about what it's like to get some support beyond the profile, get on my calendar, book a call, KarenYankovich.com/call, get you on my calendar. I'd love to chat with you. And I'll see you all back here again tomorrow morning.